Vegas only missed the playoffs by 1 game last season. Now at the starting lineups tonight in Phoenix, Jackie, Dewana Bonner, and Brittany Griner, really terrific. Essence Carson, A'ja Wilson, and Brittany Griner jump, and the ball ends up Breon January running the point. Quick shot up, and it is Wilson being guarded by Bonner. Nice cut. Boy, Kayla McBride looks like she's ready to
the same side of the floor at the same time. There's decisions to be made.
And how dangerous is it for a player?
Defense.
They did not do so well on that trip. There's a block.
Achilles, that's been giving her some problems over the years, but what a
Hustle.
You see Vegas is willing to send an extra defender in on Brittany Griner, so Phoenix has to be ready to do this, be aggressive off the drive or hit the outside shot.
Her range, maybe shoot some more threes this year.
This is an isolation for A'ja Wilson. She likes to do that on the left side of the floor. You see her work her way back over there. She's left-hand dominant.
Jackie Young with her first basket. First chip 1 season ago, back in 2018, and an almost title this year before falling to Baylor. Carson found some room for the long two.
And a good G, and that's one thing that Phoenix has to do a little bit more of and a little better is their screening action and also player and ball movement on the offensive end.
Young, 2 in a row. Yes, that time for 3.
Pam, this could be.
Carson with another Griner screen decides to go down the teeth of the defense. It got
experience. She's a WNBA champion, but she brings a defense.
She's never really been relied on for her score. She can.
She had a career high in threes just last season.
Kayla McBride draws contact in the.
One thing, very young once they have to go to their bench.
McBride hits them both. January drains it. Carson with the pull-up and another friendly roll.
And that's a tough goal. Kelsey Plum got away with something there. I don't know what she did. We were on the other side, but.
Little with the block. Yeah, the whole crowd called something. Colson now coming in to run the point for Vegas. She didn't waste any time shooting, and there goes the drought for
someone with that kind of poise on a young team.
Yeah, Bill Lambier thinks it should have been on Griner.
It's hard to tell right there if she...
Fortunate that that was not called against her. Vonnie Turner hits both of them. Cunningham, the rookie out of Missouri, wearing number 9. Can't wear number 3 because Taurasi has it here. Nice roll to the basket by Hamby. Sugar Rogers drains it. Being blanketed by Rogers. And a whistle away from the action.
What do we do?
That is the second on her. Griner heads to
another arguing of a call, but I think we'll see quite a bit of that, Pam. That won't be a...
No. Cambage drives on Griner and gets it and is fed
her into the offense, and they hadn't run anything through her until now. Just give her an opportunity to diet, so she's going to be even quicker off of the bounce. Maybe not as much strength.
They're sticking with them to start the second quarter. This Cambage three-point play right before the end of the quarter, and then she puts up a 3. Turner over to Sophie Cunningham. Left it wide, and nobody checked Sydney Colson on the other end.
Sugar Rogers up in the grill of Essence Carson.
Carson driving on Cambage.
And this is a younger group, so Essence Carson has to take the reins, and what a move by Carson, switching to be playing downhill and aggressively tonight.
Gets a three-point play there along with Cunningham, who is trying to guard the Erica Hamby. Contact on the shot by Young. WNBA out.
How about the start by as well? I mean, 2 rookies in this league that are taking advantage of some of the injuries.
Cambage guarding Griner. Taking it right to her. Little fadeaway. On the low block with Griner.
Got to give it to her.
Hamby got hit by Smith. Hamby, a player who re-signed before
that he was going to like Hamby as much as he did. She really had to.
Rogers with the miss. Hamby with another rebound and a putback. And Hamby cleans it up. Sugar Rogers, give her an inch. She'll take a three. They've scored the last 7 points of this game. Bonner comes away holding her face as play goes on. Colson takes it in with her offhand. Outside shot off the mark by Erica Carter, who then fouls McBride. Two vases have come up big. With the spin. And then Hamby. 3 rebounds, but 3 shots for her, not enough. As you mentioned, with so many people out, she's triple teamed. Got it over to Vonnie Turner. Nice assist for Griner.
Great reads with that LA lineup. Candace Parker still out nursing that hamstring injury, but big shot there by Breon.
Crowd home opener for Phoenix, just trying to get their team back into it. January, 2 in a row, yes. Right, 2 of 3 from the floor. The rest of the starters for Vegas, 3 of 21. First unit taken out of the game relatively early by Bill Lambier back in the first quarter, end of April. And again,
she's so energetic today and it looked like she was ready to go. She's feeling so much better. She said it. And one thing, you know, I noticed.
Griner being guarded by Swords. And they still don't get it into her. Shot clock winding down and Vonnie Turner bit. Oh, she's red hot.
7 turnovers, and offensively, she said similar to the Seattle loss where they're just stagnant and not moving the ball, and that was a big.
Granted, this is only her 2nd season, but it's been 34 straight games where she's had double figures and big shots after the 3rd-year vet from Washington missed her first 5 shots in. Shot clock in the single digits. Wilson over Carson, got hit. And a chance for free throws for Asia.
With just that, even off of the dribble, that jump shot, also because she's left-handed, it's a different type of closeout for most.
Points of the half to go up by 8. Essence Carson. Throughout her career, now in her 12th year. Swords underneath. Good feed. Wilson gambled on the steal and it paid off. Asia gives it over to Young, and a timeout taken by Phoenix. Out after having back surgery. See a doctor on Monday, hopes to get going again a little bit on the court.
He has Jisoo Park on the bench, who I thought played a great first game of the season. She looks much improved in terms of her mobility.
There's K-Mac, Kayla McBride. During the league last year, was an all-star. Griner doubled, so she found Turner. Bill Lambier, you might have heard him saying it's like she just stuck her face in there. Griner with the chance.
Give it to the big girl, especially when she's got 2 feet in the paint.
She said a chance really just to grow her game and also to grow as a person. Nobody picked her up. That is a long. Phoenix has scored the last 6 points to get to within 4, but then the answer on the other end. She is 2 for 2 from the. Was a little confused by that. She said 10 kilos, which is, by the way, 22 pounds. Inside. Griner over Liz. Got as we approach a minute and a half to go in the 3rd. More contact out on the perimeter, January and Cam.
So with the attention she demands inside, she's relying on those players.
Pass, but it is up to her teammates to stay active and even reversing the ball. I thought
Hello, her head coach, is the Mercury head coach here. Cambage crashes to the floor, to the free throw line.
And going back to Liz Cambage, she's very serious about it. And she understands paying a little extra money overseas when you play the WNBA.
That doesn't hurt. Griner. Turner gives it over to Little. Little puts it up and in. Bonnie Turner. And they're going to get Cambage for the foul.
I mean, a little pushing and shoving. I didn't see anything of note. Maybe just a double foul.
So the original foul was on Liz Cambage, and then
really needs her, especially this season, because they have so much youth.
Member of the Australian national team. Turner hits the 2 free throws. Colson gets the shot off and hits it! Sydney Colson.
Vegas likes to get up the floor and score early. We've seen that the entire game, and Sydney Colson makes something.
Bill Lambier said he had no idea because he hasn't seen them. Cambage, why not? Cambage brought it up most of the way. Griner got a hand on it. Griner easily, and she was.
Brittany Griner right here on Liz Cambage. Had to get back quickly. She was late.
But assists, and she gets herself a double-double. Shot in the corner. It's Carson with the steal and the Mercury. Griner will take it right back to her. Little baby hook. But she can still continue to improve. Wilson, good defense by Bonner.
Tonight using her length.
Defense goes to Griner, so she kicks it out to Bonner, who finds the bottom of the net. Game by as many as 12 points. Plum in a lot of trouble, had to turn and shoot. Swords tried for the one-handed rebound and another. That was a foul.
Right here, she just catches Asia Wilson, turns the corner.
Game 2 of the NBA.
And they did, coming into the finals.
Kayla McBride. Breon James
has been in the post. I mean, it's been consistent. Any contact, they're calling it. So even though I feel like Breon January did a pretty good job.
January's 4th foul. Plum got an open lane and nobody picked her up. The easiest look for Kelsey.
But they've got the talent. Kelsey Plum turning the corner, no defense home.
At 143 pounds.
Tough as nails though, Pam.
It is. Plum with the play. Griner now working against Hamby. Carson over Wilson. Shot clock at 3. Wilson needs to shoot. Got it. And Bonner fouled her.
Her shot block, well, this time she used a fake right here. Boom. Freezes the shot blocker. And that creates an angle to take the contact. And what a seal. Look how deep inside she was. 2 feet in the paint. All she had to do was turn.
9 for Asia. And to show you how well January drives on Plum. Missed from distance. 5 for 5 from 3 this evening. Griner got it over Hamby.
Griner catches the ball here. One dribble. She sees where the extra defender is coming.
Wilson drives right and finishes right that time. Plum for 3. Got it. Plum able to skip a game. Got by Cambage and scored. Rebounds here. Wilson from the Mercury.
Little comb drill here from Bonnie Turner. Keeps the dribble alive. Liz Cambage goes for the steal. Shouldn't have done that. Bonnie Turner gets straight to the rim, and then great kick out here by DeWanna Bonner. We talked about that matchup. Find their stride without Diana.
All 5 starters in double figures. Jackie Young with the foul of that yet. Phoenix is McBride decides to take the two with 12.6 seconds left. A lot of contact, and it's Las Vegas ball. Bonner and McBride going at
the ball that close to the sideline. And there was contact to push Bonner out of bounds. Bonner was kind of stumbling before.
McBride gets it, shoots over Bonner, too strong. Sure who this went off of.
Looked like from that it might have been off of Bonner, her fingers.
So the officials, Kurt Walker, Byron Jarrett, Jenna Schroeder, head over to take a look at the monitor to be sure.
It looks like Bonner was the last person to touch that.
Okay, the call on the floor was that it was Mercury ball.
That may go the other way.
Looking for Wilson. Asia for the tie. Off the back of the rim. Follows, and it just won't go down.
First of all, the initial look was good, but then the offensive rebound as well by Wilson. And what a contest by Griner. Both Griner and Bonner at least got a hand up to contest those shots. Taking a look at who the ball might have gone off on, because we're told that there may be some time left on the clock, and at that angle it looked like it was off Breon January.
If there is time left, there won't be much. But Asia Wilson, Cambage for the tip. Yes and no, it didn't work.
Turner had some big plays down the stretch, and I just felt like Phoenix's experience paid off. They made plays when they needed them, but what a wild game. Ups and downs.